Hey everybody, it's the Last Raider. Something I want to make a quick mention of because it's sort of my PA or memo, just friendly memo. Recently, it's come to attention. You're about to see it more inside of YouTubers are going to come out with this some sort of system created by YouTube. I think it's POX or PEX system or something like that. Basically, what we've now found out. Used to Tim Pool, I would watch him a lot. Another side of the argument. And Tim Pool mentioned he noticed that people who liked his videos and commented on his videos, the engagement was bumping up his videos, and he saw more viewership. Um, and I always thought that was odd. It was probably something that was going to have an effect on an actual channel, growing. But now I think Jeremy Hambley has dropped a video on this, and people are now starting to drop more videos on this. That YouTube has a new system in place now that's been leaked that enables you to basically it works on multiple different facets, but one of the main driving factors of it is the popularity of a video. I have my own opinion on this. I will probably do a video on it as soon as I find something to put on my phone screen here to link with it. But it appears that engagement of liking and commenting on a video has an effect on the engagement of the video and beefs it up. So my thing I want to ask everyone, if you have YouTubers that you follow, if you have people that you like, the most cost-effective method of helping them right now, that if you can't give them any money, like and comment on the video. Tell them hi. Talk about what's in the video. Just throw out your opinion without any care. All right? Because by doing that, you're going to beef up the channel and you're going to make it seem like it's more popular. You're going to make it as popular as with the analytics. And please do this because I'm sick and tired of watching Jimmy Kimmel cry every single fucking time I get on YouTube. I'm sick of that being in my mentions and in my trending page. Just saying. It annoys me. But anyhow, if you like this video at the end, please like, comment. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to find more videos because I'm trying to do as many videos as I can now. Anywho, we're at Marvel, and we are talking about the absolute state of Star Wars. Okay, this is where Star Wars is nowadays. Now, before we get started on this, and I read through this article and comment on it, I want you to take a good look at this picture here. This is the cover of Star Wars Age of Rebellion Special. On this cover, you have Biggs and Porkins, who are the two X-Wing pilots who die, I believe, during the whole Death Star assault over, I think it's Dagobah. I'm not sure. Can't remember. It's been a while since I watched that video. I watched that, and I've actually been holding off watching Star Wars until my kid gets. Well, actually, probably right about now. We're probably going to watch that during Christmas. Just marathon it. But anyway, we have this concept on my channel that I've been talking about, and that is that SJWs are the Borg. They're the Borg because if you notice anything about the Borg in Star Trek, the Borg do not build things. They do not invent. They assimilate. Everything about the Borg is based on assimilation. If they obtain new weapons and technology, it is someone else that has invented them. They have just assimilated that technology into their collective. SJWs are the same way. They do not create good characters. They do not create good stories. They assimilate characters and assimilate stories. And when they're done, you have Jean-Luc Picard not acting like Jean-Luc Picard. He's turned into a soyborg. That's what we'll call them. Soyborgs. There's something good. Soyborgs. Attack of the Soyborgs. There's the video title. Attack of the Soyborgs. Anyway, so the Soyborgs, what they do is when they go into geek culture, any kind of culture, they will push their agenda and their stories, and they'll try to make themselves look successful by pushing their stories over and bastardizing sometimes minuscule concepts, but they'll do it either at the expense of established fan favorite characters, or they'll use fan favorite characters to push these other stories or these other characters that they've invented. So you look at this cover here, what would you say? You would say that Yoda's in the comic. Oh my God, IG-88. Is Yoda going to be fighting IG-88? What are these? If you don't know who Biggs and Porkins are, you'd be like, why are the rebel pilots here? Is Yoda going to be helping with the rebellion at some point? Oh my God. No, it's not. Because if you go up here, we'll just start the article and you'll see what I mean. In today's brand new Star Wars Age of Rebellion special, number 1. 2 of the galaxy's most beloved X-Wing pilots are heading for a little rest and relaxation. For those who are wondering how I do my soy boy voice, it's very simple. You just sound like you're whining all the time. In the oversized one-shot, readers witness Yoda's adventures in the immediate build-up to Luke Skywalker's arrival on Dagobah, as well as bounty hunter IG-88 on a mission to hunt bounty. You don't hunt bounty. You hunt people. And you collect a bounty afterward. You could do, whoever wrote this could do watching a couple John Wayne movies. Dear God. A couple Westerns, man, you would understand how bounty hunters work. Also, the whole thing with Han Solo and bounty hunters was actually a pretty, Wild West kind of concept. But anyway, before I read any further, I want you to understand something. We know now that Yoda and IG-88 are in this giant book. We know Luke Skywalker's in this book. In this entire article, we get one sentence dedicated to all three. That's it. Because to Marvel, Yoda's not that important. IG-88 ain't that cool. Luke Skywalker, not that awesome. But you'll see here where they put their emotional, they put the value of this comic at. And that's horrible. But the emotional apex of the issue comes with a tale of Jerk Porkins and Biggs Darklighter. Okay, well, let's keep going. They've been fighting the evil Galactic Empire for a long time, and they've earned themselves a break. During the resulting trip, writer and illustrator John Adams crafts a hilarious and heart-wrenching story about friends, purpose, and the trials of galactic conflict, and the narrative begins with a space battle. Okay, so Biggs and Wedge are doing what? Okay, let's stop and think about this for a minute. What is the rebellion? It's a group of people fighting for freedom in the galaxy, basically. That's what the rebellion is. They fight for freedom against a tyrannical empire. If you've ever played any of the games, read any old comics before SJWs took over, there were instances where even the rebels, almost anyone who was part of the Rebel Alliance had a bounty on their head. You did not go to places like this unless you were an undercover agent for the rebellion. You could not do that. You're talking 2 fighter pilots who have caused problems for the Empire. Both of them are going to be they're going to have their faces plastered with wanted bounties on them. IG-88 is coming at some point in time. Boba Fett is coming at some point in time. You had to stay ahead of the game. And in Star Wars, bounty hunters are no joke. Okay? These guys have almost a 007 level license to kill and a lot less suave and pizzazz about it. Okay? Look here. We have this little page here where an X-Wing is flying out in a fairly generic pose. We've got an X-Wing sitting in space. No speed lines whatsoever. No smoke coming off of it showing it's gone through the fire. Just sitting in space with explosions happening around it. Is it just me, or did things back in the old days actually move and flow better? And then you have this part here where these two, you've got Porkins and Biggs, who are sitting back. Have you ever heard of like separate angles? Have you seen a movie? I mean, it's amazing to me because a comic book is basically like a movie. All right, you just don't feel different because you have an unlimited budget. You can do anything you want with a comic book. Okay, if you want the camera to follow the X-wing through a pass, you can do that. If you want an outside shot out of the cockpit, you can do that. You have way more budget than I was going to say Luke Skywalker, than George Lucas ever thought about having. Okay, you can have a bigger budget in a comic book for visual effects than what Disney paid for to buy Star Wars off of George Lucas. And that budget is unlimited. If you need something, your artist just draws something and you say that's what it is. Okay? It's very simple. These poor, pathetic shots right here, just in the face. This is someone who watched Star Wars, saw Biggs and Wedge in there with these shots, which was what George Lucas was really limited to doing at the time, and said, oh, well, this was in the movie, so this must be the best it can get. And went on. Mind you, the same guy is writing and illustrating this. Also, note the semi-pastel colors on this. This is horrible. Then Porkins and Biggs decide to head to Iref, the vacation planet. Why? You're in the middle, like I said before, you're in the middle of a galactic civil war. Okay, this makes absolute no sense. Marvel has lost the concept, and it was the very simple rule done by Stan Lee was write what you like, but write it well. Okay, the write it well part is very important because if you don't write something well, people are going to look at it and say, that's stupid, put it down and not buy it. And if people don't buy something, it doesn't have a fandom and it doesn't exist. Okay, only exists in your head. So you got this point. Oh God. You got this point, they're on the planet. Look at the pastel colors. God, why? Pick a different palette. Come on. It's always pastels with Marvel. Do you know what looks pretty? It looks really beautiful. This is someone who's never been out in nature in their entire life. Go to the Ozarks of Missouri. Just drive through and look out there with the fog coming up out of the trees and everything, and the dark, deep forest green trees everywhere, just picking up and rolling like some sort of dark green alien wave of beauty just going off through the Ozarks. You don't find stuff like that. They don't draw stuff like this because most of these people live inside of a city, and these bright colors are amazing to them because they've never actually seen nature. These are the types of people that you take out into the country in the middle of the night, and you'll be sitting out there just walking through a field, and they'll look up and they'll be like, look at all the stars. Because the lights in the city have knocked out their ability to see stars so badly that when they look up into the heavens, they don't realize what all you can see when it's pitch freaking black. Okay? You do not know what the universe looks like, what the sky looks like at night, because because cities are bad for people. Okay? I hate going to the city. I like going to the city to go somewhere and eat and all that stuff. I'd never want to live there. Yeah, I told my wife, she's like, well, you can go to the city. There are things you can do. I said, yeah, I'd have to go pay someone at a gun range to go shoot my fucking guns. No, I can do it in my backyard. It's just like, oh God, I just saw this. Did he say soy? Yeah, soy. They have soy. Oh my God, the soy. Oh, so much soy. Oh, the humanity. Oh God. Oh yeah. Look. This is Star Wars. Soy. God dang. Who wants to read this? Okay, here we go. There, at the planet Iref, where they're vacationing. What is with this nonsense? Oh, they lost their. How did you lose your luggage and end up in your underwear on the planet? People lose their luggage all the time. They never end up at the airport in their underwear. I mean, honestly. Oh, look, the alien here is dressed like a tourist from Earth. He doesn't have like some, I don't know, maybe they wear buckskins over there. Maybe they're all natural. You know, he's wearing polyester. He's wearing a polyester polo and some freaking khakis, for God's sakes. And he's got canned soda. Oh my God, they have aluminum cans. Okay, let's get back to this. We'll never get to it. There, red 6 and red 3. Eat, drink, get almost eaten, and go to the bathroom. Because that's how important Star Wars is nowadays. It's about as important as taking a shit. We got to save. I mean, it's not, fuck. It's like someone walks in and goes, we got to save the universe, Luke. You got to become a Jedi. Jedi's like, looks like, I'd rather go take a shit. And you know the little button, the meme of the guy who pushes a button and he's like, it goes forward, like progress. He pushes the progressive button and it looks horrible. The future looks horrible. He's like, go back, and it just keeps going forward. Go back. I said, go back, please go back. That's where I am right now. I just want to go back to before the Force Awakens and just tell George Lucas, no, don't do this, please. Don't sell out. But amidst their warm and vibrant surroundings, can the rebellion's fan favorite facial-haired high flyers ever truly escape the reverberations of war? Will the alien at the outdoor cantina accept Porkin's proposal? What does Biggs look like? What does Biggs look like in briefs? Because that is what the Empire is after right now.
Where is the pilot, Biggs?
We believe he's on the Pleasure Planet.
Perfect. This is the Empire's final moment to go in and discover what Biggs looks like in his underwear. Send every available stormtrooper.
Yeah, that's Darth Vader's primary concern right now is Biggs in his underwear. I swear this is probably a Brokeback planet. This is like Brokeback Mountain. That's what it sounds like and looks like. And this is the state of Star Wars. We are more worried about pilots in their underwear and taking a shit than we are about saving the universe. Fuck the Force. We gotta take a shit. Screw technology. Biggs in briefs. That's what we've got to know about. Again, I want to go back. I'm still pushing the back button. It's not getting any better. All right, it's not getting any better, folks. At some point in time, you just got to take the computer, throw it out, and get a new one. Anyway, I'm the Last Raider. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Remember, like and comment. That helps your YouTubers very good. Don't do it just for me. Do it for everybody else. Anyone you're subscribed to. Also, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. I've got more videos coming. I am the Last Raider. Keep your head on a swivel. Stay frosty, and I'll see you guys next time.